She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her.
Right, so hello, my name is Jade Rose. These are 10 things that I just avoid doing. Things that I think if you're trying to lose weight, if you're trying to be in shape, then maybe you should try and avoid doing too. Just before this, I kind of want to make an announcement, I guess. I'm going to be starting a whole new wave of workout videos. I'm still going to be doing some sit-down videos, but I really want to focus on getting very regular workout videos out. For me, working out means more than even losing weight or getting into shape. Yes, exercise made me look better. I mean, I wouldn't have the body I have today if I didn't work out, right? But it also helped me emotionally. So I'm really excited for that. Hopefully you guys are excited too. Let me know in the comments. Anyway, tangent over, let's get into the first tip. One of my top things to avoid: escalators, lifts, scooters, these e-scooters especially. Like, I don't understand. Every time I see someone on an e-scooter, all I think is, God, you could have got on a bike and just got like some great exercise in, but you're just on the scooter, just scooting along. This is gonna sound really over the top, right? But if you have two legs that you are fortunate enough to be able to use them. If you can walk, walk. If you can take the stairs, take the stairs. People think that working out is enough. It's not enough. You have to be active in your life as well. Your non-exercise activity is more than your, hour workout of calories burnt. Those little things are the difference between people who are naturally slim and people who are struggling a bit. Even like the way you walk. Okay, I want you to do this. Shoulders back, head up, and as you walk, lead with your hips, lead with your legs. And you will feel that actually as you walk, your core is kind of working a bit. And I want you to just think of the people who have walked like that for their whole lives versus the people who have walked slouched over, hunchback for their whole lives. Unhealthy boyfriends or girlfriends or whoever you're with. If you already have an unhealthy boyfriend, love already caught you, they already have you, you're gonna have to exercise willpower every day. But for my single ladies, please add this to your list of must-haves when you are dating. Because yes, when you start becoming a couple and you're in a relationship, you start doing like cute things, you go out to more dinners maybe, or maybe, you go to the Christmas market, eating waffles, and yeah, that's fun and sweet. But if you're with a guy who literally eats like 24/7, won't eat any vegetables, just any kind of guy who does not value health, try and vet the guy beforehand, like when you go out, what kind of restaurants is he trying to take you to, what kind of food is he ordering, like really pay attention. If you're one of the girls who are already stuck with an unhealthy boyfriend and you're madly in love with him and you already, he's got you, you can ask him if he wants to join you on this journey. A lot of people want to be healthier and want to make healthier decisions, but they just are lazy. So if you come and you've got the ideas and you've got, the meal plans and you've got like the workout plans, maybe he's going to be on board with it and really try and get with it. Or if he can see that you're struggling and you want to get healthy, he might then want to support you, and then he'll be glad to do this with you. One thing that you need to really, really avoid doing is buying clothes in the hopes that you will fit them one day, or buying them for like a benchmark or a goal. To lose weight, you need to be focused on your here, your now, and what decisions you're making in the present. And those decisions will ultimately help you to lose weight in the future. If you're like super stuck on the goal, then you can't really be present. And if you're not at ease with your body as well, I'm not saying that you need to pretend that you have, the perfect body, but you need to just be at ease, as in not concentrating so much on the goal and feeling like, oh my god, my body is so disgusting, I need to be out of it. Just take a breath. Because I know sometimes, especially when you first decide, oh, I need to lose weight, sometimes it can be like a bit of a slap in the face, something has happened that has really made you realize, shit, I really need to lose weight. Maybe you saw a picture of yourself you didn't like. Maybe, someone said something to you that was horrible. Either way, you need to be at ease with your body now so that you're not like desperate to get to somewhere, or you're not thinking about the end goal too much. It can be very overwhelming when you have this one big goal and you just keep thinking about it every single day. No, you need to think about, the present, the here, the now. But then at the same time, you don't want to go to the other end of the spectrum where you're wearing only loose baggy clothes. I know a lot of people do this when they feel insecure about their body. They don't want to show it off too much. When you wear super baggy clothing, I do think it can kind of lead to more weight gain. When I wear my clothes, it is kind of an indicator of whether I've gained or lost weight. You won't ever see me go and stand on the scales to check, like those kind of things that can fluctuate quite easily because of random stuff, right? I use the way I feel in my clothes to measure. And to be honest, I think that's what counts and what's most important, rather than, for example, what I said before about, having a very specific size that you're trying to reach, or very, very specific goal that you're trying to reach in terms of numbers. I think it just helps you to know what direction you're going in, and if your clothes are too baggy, you're not going to really know what direction you're going in. Another thing that you really want to avoid if you're trying to lose weight is using your willpower. And by that I mean eliminating situations where you have to use willpower. I used to walk past this really cheap bakery. It was like a Turkish bakery, and they made these beautiful, beautiful cakes, and then they had like slice cakes as well. You could go in and get a slice, and I would walk past every day and think, oh, should I get a cake? Should I not? And the amount of willpower, the amount of thought, the amount of back and forth I would have about the stupid cake. I ended up literally choosing a different route to walk. I just never walked past that bakery again, because honestly, like, just eliminating the whole situation made it much easier. And for you, if you want to eliminate using willpower every day, it might look like, I don't know, making a meal plan, a workout plan. It might look like signing up to certain classes in advance so that you know what classes that you're doing throughout the week. It may also be like getting your food delivered straight to your house, instead of you going to the supermarket, standing there trying to figure out which type of bread to get, and just eliminating certain things or certain choices, or having them already done automatic, is just making your life easier. Two things now: donuts and frappuccinos. Donuts, because really I'm talking to my American girls here, because you guys have this extra struggle because you have the Krispy Kremes and the drive-thrus and the lights that come on outside telling you that, the donuts are warm. Donuts are cake, deep fried, really sugary, and then added sugar on top because of the glazing. On top of that, if you get like a Nutella one, it's just even more sugar. And then they come in these packs, they have the promotions on, and you end up having like more than one. No. So, you can still have them, but just not regularly. Try occasionally. Frappuccinos and anything like cold, like very, very sugary drinks that are cold, because when they're cold, you can't really taste how much sugar is in it. Let's say you have like a hot chocolate, you can taste how much sugar is in it. Even for me anyway, sometimes I don't even finish hot chocolates because they can be so, sweet. When it comes to the frappuccinos or the iced drinks, they tend to be extremely sugary and have all these different things, and it has the cream on top, and it has the chocolate powder on top and stuff. It can be 400, 600, 800 calories in one drink. And when you drink your calories as well, sometimes it doesn't really fulfill you the way food does. So you end up having, that, and then the food on top, and then it's just extra. Instead, I would have maybe a protein shake or just a homemade milkshake. You can get some frozen banana, you can get some, peanut butter powder. It has less calories. Even real peanut butter, you can use a little bit in it. You add, your almond milk. Then you can have a delicious milkshake that is made of natural sugars. Today we have a sponsor for this video, and the sponsor is Skillshare. Skillshare reached out to me a couple months ago actually, and we've been working together ever since. I love the platform because I just generally have a big interest in personal development. When I go out, I'm really social, hang out with friends, I do fun things, but when I'm at home, I really like to just chill, either read a book or do a Skillshare course. I just like to do things that kind of help me grow and help me to learn. I'm currently doing this course on Skillshare on videography, and it is so good. I'm trying to just improve my videography skills. I've always been really into, media, movie making. I mean, it's probably why I love putting out content on YouTube, actually. It's a really precise course as well, not long-winded, very straight to the point, but so much information. There are loads of other classes as well, especially on productivity, which I absolutely love. For me, it doesn't come natural to be super productive, so I've been learning a lot of tips. If any of you want to join Skillshare as well, you can have a month free trial. Use the link in my description box or the link in my pinned comments. Thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring this video, and thank you for working with me as well. Anyway, let's get back to the rest of the video. Buffets, for obvious reasons. When the food is just unlimited and you've paid for it, you feel like you have to eat more. And I'm not just talking about seconds, I'm talking about thirds, fourths, fifths even. Multiple desserts. It's just, it can get messy. The only time I do actually go for a buffet is on holiday when you have like, you know, the breakfast buffets. And I do like indulge a bit. I have my hot kind of breakfast and then I go for my cold kind of dessert, breakfast dessert, that's a thing. Whatever kind of yogurt, kind of fruit, you know, combo they have. So I am having more than I would normally because I would normally have either or. But you know, when you're on holiday, why not? Baking. Baking is really fun, but I would avoid baking, particularly by yourself. If you're baking, you know, with your family, maybe your sister's there, your mum's there, you know, some friends are there, some kids are around, you know, whatever, then bake. It's fun. Everyone will have some cake and it's cool. But if you're baking whole cakes by yourself, I feel like that's a bad idea. You'll end up eating maybe half the cake, maybe even the whole cake on your own. And that's gonna be way more than your daily recommended amount of calories. So save the cake for like, you know, dessert when you're at a restaurant because then you have the one slice and, you know, nothing else. Or save the baking for when you're with other people. Cocktails. With food, at least you get nutrition, you know, your vitamins in there. Cocktails, no. Alcohol has zero benefit nutrition-wise. Zero benefit and a lot of calories. I'm from kind of like a party place. So I'm from Camden Town in London. And I grew up kind of being a party gal. When I was drinking more, you could see it. Now I'm pretty much a grandma and I got that out of my system a long time ago. So, you know, I'm good. But if you are gonna drink, when it comes to like the spirits and the liquors, you really wanna go for like a gin, vodka, just things that are clear liquors and quite clean. So a gin and tonic is really good. And then if you're out at night, like in the evening, then a nice champagne or Prosecco. Because you get like a smaller amount and it's quite clean. Anyway, those are my tips, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm really excited for my new workout videos. So I will see you soon in the next videos. If you haven't tried one of my workout videos, you can try one here, or you can wait for my next workout video. I will announce when they will come out. And yes, I'll see you in those videos.
She's a Mona Lisa.